The air on Halloween night always has a different feel to it, doesn't it? Crisp with the scent of wood smoke and decaying leaves. But that year, the air felt heavy. My friends and I, all around 13, decided we were too old for trick-or-treating. Instead, we dared each other to spend Halloween night in Old Man Hemlock's pumpkin patch. Hemlock's farm was legendary in our town, mostly because no one ever saw him. His property sat at the end of a long, winding dirt road, surrounded by a dense forest. The pumpkin patch itself was enormous, stretching over several acres, but it was always eerily perfect. Not a single weed, not a single rotten pumpkin. Just rows and rows of perfectly round orange globes. The rumor was he guarded them jealously, but no one had ever actually seen him do it. So there we were, the four of us, me, Mike, Sarah, and Chloe, huddled at the edge of the patch just as the moon climbed high into the inky sky. The dare was simple. Grab the biggest pumpkin you could find and make it back to the road without getting caught. Simple, but terrifying. The silence was the worst part. It was a deep, unnatural quiet, like the whole world was holding its breath. We crept in, our sneakers sinking into the soft, tilled earth. The pumpkins were huge, bigger up close than they looked from the road. Some were so large they looked like alien pods basking in the moonlight. We split up, whispering promises to meet back at the entrance. I moved deeper into the patch, my heart thumping a frantic rhythm against my ribs. Every rustle of a leaf, every snap of a twig, sent a jolt of ice through my veins. I found the perfect one. It was massive, perfectly spherical, with a deep orange glow. I crouched down, wrapping my arms around it, trying to lift it. It was heavy, way heavier than it looked. As I strained, I heard a sound, a soft, rhythmic thump, 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 thump. It sounded distant at first, but it was getting closer. I froze, my hands still on the pumpkin. The sound wasn't footsteps. It was something else, something being dragged. I peeked over the top of my pumpkin. Across the patch, I saw a figure. It was tall and gaunt, silhouetted against the moon. Old Man Hemlock. He was moving slowly, methodically, between the rows. He wasn't carrying a lantern or a flashlight. He was just there, and he was dragging a long, lumpy burlap sack behind him. Thump, 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 thump. My blood ran cold. I had to get out of there. I abandoned my prize pumpkin and started to crawl, trying to stay low. But the patch was so vast and the rows seemed to stretch on forever. The thumping sound stopped. The silence that followed was even more terrifying. I chanced another look. He was gone. My heart leaped into my throat. Where did he go? Then I heard it. A whisper, right behind me. Found one. I didn't scream. I couldn't. The sound was trapped in my chest. I scrambled to my feet and ran. I didn't look back. I just ran, pumping my arms and legs, my lungs burning. I could hear rustling behind me, getting closer. I burst out of the patch and onto the dirt road, not stopping until I saw the familiar headlights of Mike's dad's car waiting for us. Sarah and Chloe were already there, pale and shaken. Mike stumbled out of the woods a minute after me, his face as white as a ghost. None of us had gotten a pumpkin. We didn't talk about what we saw, not really. We just knew we had trespassed somewhere we shouldn't have been. The next day, the news spread through town. Old Man Hemlock's pumpkin patch had been cleared out overnight. Every single pumpkin was gone. The field was just empty, tilled earth, as if it had never been a patch at all. No one ever saw Old Man Hemlock again. Sometimes late at night, I still wonder what was in that burlap sack. And I wonder what he did with all those pumpkins, or maybe they weren't pumpkins at all. Thanks for listening to my story. If you have a spooky story of your own, share it in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more chilling tales. Stay safe out there.